Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, and we are racing around Monaco for this race. So let's just jump into the qualifying, but first we have to change the engines. You could see that I changed the engines from the fresher engines to the less fresher engines, and that is because the Monaco track isn't so power consuming, so I can get away with using a less powerful engine, and I won't lose as much as if it was around Bahrain or some track like that. But if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and if you're not new to the channel, welcome back. I will just say a quick thank you to everyone that watched my previous video. It got a lot of views compared to my other videos, and I will try to upload even more consistent. But yeah, we go into the qualifying for this race, and we're on the soft tires, and I've done the practice sessions, and we got a lot of resource points, but so we can upgrade some stuff. But jumping into the qualifying now, we brake hard into turn 1 and turn into third gear, trying to go as wide as possible without hitting the wall, and go up into 7th gear now. Going through the left corner here, going down into 4th gear, trying to hug the left side of the track and go quick through, but we've got a bit of oversteer and lose a bit of time there. We're going down to this corner. This is where you very easily can lock up your tires, and I did as well. So not as a good qualifying lap in the first sector, but let's see how it goes when we jump from the first sector to the last sector, just to save some time in the video. We are in P21 at the moment, I can see in the top left corner, and we're into P19 now, through the fast corners here. We get a bit of oversteer, almost lose the car, but we're into P18. As we go down into the last few corners now, we're into P19, 20, 19 again. Going through the last corner now, P18, getting a bit of good exit. P17 now, DRS open, turning over the finish line. Where do we finish? And it's P18. That's good qualifying, if we take into consideration that we used our oldest engine.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Bottas, Verstappen and Charles Leclerc.
That's pretty good. We were in front of our teammate as well,
all that remains is the main event.
I'm pretty happy with that.
Uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
When we jump 1 day later. It's a bit overcast. It should be dry throughout the whole race. As you can see in the weather forecast, it should be overcast almost the whole race until the end, where the sun is starting to shine. But we have two strategies to choose from as the standard strategies. We have the one that is 1-stop, and the fast one, which is a 2-stop. But as we all know, it's very hard to overtake around Monaco. So even though that the 2-stop is actually 7 seconds faster, you should go for the track position, and that is what I'm doing. I'm going for track position around this track. I wouldn't have done it if it was in Canada or some other place, but yeah, I'm taking the track position and going with a 1-stop, even though I'm going to be very slow at the middle and the end of the race. But yeah, I'm just gonna go for track position as much as possible. So I'm actually gonna change the strategy a bit and shorten the first stint, so I can get into the pits as fast as possible, not lose any time on the soft tires, and go on to the hard tires as fast as possible, so I can gain some positions. And maybe, just maybe, get some fresh air when I go out of the pits. But yeah, jumping onto the grid now, there is 5 red lights, and we are off. We get off to a pretty horrendous start, and we lose the position to both my teammate and Croatian as well. But we dive up the outside of my teammate, and we gain the position back. There's 3 wide in front of us, Russell, Ocon and Kvyat. That is insane. That's a big crash and go right through it, almost hitting Ocon. And we into P15 now. We almost crashed out there, but yeah, we slipped right through as we dive down the inside, and the safety car is out. So we into P12 now. Yeah, we just got right through him. But look at this crash, a huge crash from Ocon, going free wide after the first corner. That is so insane. If that happened in real life, that would be a moment to never forget. That would be insane. I don't think that has ever happened in real life, that people want to go too wide after the first corner. That's just insane. I don't even think that people actually is going too wide up that straight, because it turns so much and it's bumpy, and you rely so much on the opponent to not crash, and you have no control. If you go side by side up this hill, you're not independent from getting out of the crash. So yeah, we have caught up to the train now, and we just have to save some fuel. And cutting on 2 laps later, the safety car has gone in and it's green light, and Magnussen is in front of me, Kvyat behind me, and Sainz behind Kvyat. Raikkonen is in front of Magnussen as well. So let's see what we can do through this race, because yeah, we have to pit early compared to everybody else. So we're on a totally different strategy. But cutting on to lap 6 now, we're in the DRS zone, going down the main straight. Can we get the position from Magnussen? We try to, but he's just a bit fast on the straight. But we try again now, using all our ERS up the straight, but there's nothing to do. We changed the engine to the more worn engine, and yeah, we just slow on the straight. So we just have to be fast in the lap times and just try to overtake people where they make mistakes, because on the straights I don't think it's gonna be possible to overtake people. But cutting on to lap 12 now, we dive down the inside of Magnussen. Just a bit of contact, not the most ideal place to overtake him, but we got it. I don't know why we got a warning for contact with Raikkonen. I couldn't even see that we touched him, but yeah, we're into P10 now. 1 point for us. We're right behind Raikkonen at the moment. Going on to the main straight. We are in P10 now. No, actually P3, but that's because people are pitting. The people that are on 2 stops are pitting now. But yeah, we're not racing them. We're just trying to race our own race until the end. And it's lap 16 now, and we go into the pits to fit on some hard tires to go to the end of the race, and let's see how the pit stop goes. Everything under 3 seconds, I will be happy with it. And it's 1.8. That's insane. Insane pit stop from our team now. I'm very happy with that. But going on to the track again, we're out where we wanted, because as I said in the start of the race, we really wanted some clean air, and as you can see, there's actually 2 seconds up till Perez ahead. And 2 laps later we caught up to them, and we just dived down the inside of Perez as fast as possible to get some positions. And we got it. So we go side by side through this corner, but we just go around the outside, and we're into P19 now. But let's see what we can do when we cut on later to the next lap, and we dive down the inside of Norris, I think it is, as we get a bit of oversteer. But we make precisely the same move, but Norris tried to hang it up the inside and he binned it. So we into P18 now. I don't know where we are after the pit stop yet, but let's see where we end up. But cutting on to lap 12 now, no, 20. We into P15, right behind not Raikkonen, but Ricciardo and Russell ahead. As we go into this corner, we lock up the tires, but we dive down the inside here and overtake Ricciardo. And we into P14 now. So we're gaining some position, we're gaining some track positions, and cutting on to lap 21 now, we're right behind Russell, we're in P9. Can we overtake Russell before the end of this lap? Let's see. But Ricciardo goes around the other side of us, but we defended off and we stole into P9. But let's see how many positions we can gain, where we can finish this race. Cutting on later the lap, Roscoe into the pits and cutting on to lap 27 now. You can see that Ricciardo is trying to overtake us around the outside and he makes the mistake and we are into P9 now. So we went from P8 to P9 and that's not good, but it looks like that Ricciardo is on the medium tires. So I actually thought that he was going to pit again, but he made the tire stick and I think he did a 2-stop from actually soft to medium, so that is insane that because I couldn't do it if I even tried. So going on to the last lap now, Bottas is the winner, and yeah, we finished. So we finished P9, and that is a pretty good race for us. We got the driver of the day as well, even though it didn't load our picture, but that's the early game for
the Mercedes team pulled out a fantastic performance today.
So yeah,
they should be proud.
We finished P9. Bottas won the race, and I think that Ferrari was number 2.
Without a doubt, safety.
I don't know where my teammate finished. We can see that
after the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the silver
arrows. Let's see where my teammate finished.
So let's review the updated driver
stats. Okay, he finished P13. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that, and we can take that into the next race. I think that is going to be not Bahrain, but
I have to give it to Potter. That was a commanding performance today.
What it's
Very
called.
impressive indeed.
It's time to
the one
see
with
how
the
things
long
are shaping up
straight.
in the constructors' championship.
I don't know why I can't remember
Mercedes
at the moment,
continue
but
to extend their lead.
yeah, P9 now. The standing is P11 in the championship, so we are catching O'Connor ahead. Maybe we can gain him in the next race. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next race. Bye.